Hello, good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm gonna give a couple of seconds for people to come on. Um, but yeah, as you come on, just say hello. Tell me a bit about your day. How's your day going? You are probably watching from the UK or somewhere else around the world. So I don't know what time it is where you are. Right now it's 4:15 here in the UK and I am live. So as you come on, please say hello. Just so I can acknowledge you and engage with you. Anyway, right. So what are we doing today? You will see the title for today is Let's Talk About Believing in Your Dream. Do you have a dream? I want to believe that we all have a dream. So I hope you have a dream. Now, it doesn't have to be one dream, it could be loads of dreams, and that's great. That's fantastic. But yeah, I just used it as just one dream, but we're referring to any dream that you have, any dream that you might have. So last week we talked about passion and having the passion to pursue your dream. So, before I go any further, I'm going to introduce myself, right? Let me not be rude. Let me introduce myself. So, hello, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Olujimi, the Thriving Coach. I basically help women. So my coaching services are mainly to women, but hey, if you need a coach and you are seeing what I'm putting out there and you like it, then feel free to get in touch. But my niche is working with women. I help women through their journey of self-discovery, confidence building, personal development. And hey, I'm also part of the John Maxwell team. So that means I get to do a lot more stuff to do with personal growth, leadership, communication. So if, for example, you work within a business and you feel there's a need for someone to come in and train people, coach people on leadership, personal development, or communications, so building the team up, then feel free to get in touch. We can have a conversation and we can take it from there. I'm actually offering like a free 1 hour, we call it a lunch and learn, right? Presentation. So if your company is open to it, I can come into your company, your organization, and for 1 hour, I'll give you a presentation. It could be on leadership, it could be on communication or personal development. You take a pick, right? But give me a shout, get in touch with me via my social media handles, and we can have a conversation about it. Or if you want, you can check out my website, dtbcoaching.com. Hey, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Anyway, so today's good, right? Because I'm not just live on Instagram or my coaching page. I am actually live on my YouTube page as well. First time ever. It's a first time ever kind of day. So it's been a long time coming. It's about time I started doing something on YouTube. So hey, it's out there now. I am doing stuff on YouTube. So watch the space. You'll see some videos coming out regarding my YouTube channel, but it's all good, right? Anyway, as I said, today, what are we doing today? So if you're on, just give me a shout out. Let me know that you're there. And let's carry on with today's conversation. Let's go on with today's conversation. Right, okay. Sorry, 2 seconds, just making sure that this is actually doing what it needs to be doing and making sure that it's live where it needs to be because I can't see it. Okay. I will keep going and hope that it's there. If it isn't, we will find a way around it. But I do hope that it's on my Facebook page. So it's on my coaching page. And it should also be on my personal Facebook page. So if you're watching on my personal Facebook page, say something. Let me just see if I can actually see anything. Okay, let us go on. Let us go on. Yes, it's there. It's there. It's there. Cool. Okay, so hi to everyone on Instagram. Hi to all you guys on Facebook. Good to see everybody. So we're talking about dreams, right? So last week I talked about the passion to pursue your dream. Thanks to my number one fan, my husband. He's always on here. So yes, thank you. It is there. Good. Yeah. we were talking about the passion to pursue your dreams, to just keep going. And we talked about passion being the fuel that keeps you going, even when times get hard, even when it looks like the dream is not coming to pass the way you wanted it to come to pass, the way you wanted it to happen. When you have a passion for your dream, it gives you a drive. It pushes you to keep going and to keep going forward. Right. Okay. So today we're talking about believing in your dream, not somebody else's dream. It's great. We believe in other people's dreams loads of times, right? But sometimes we struggle to believe in our own dreams. Why? If you're watching, do you have a dream? Do you believe in your dream? If you don't believe in your dream, if you don't mind sharing, let me know why you don't believe in your dream. Maybe we can, have a live coaching session from the comment section, right? But yeah, so do you believe in your dream? Is really my question for you today. Do you believe in your dream? The reason why this is important, right, is because if you do not believe in your dream, you won't pursue it. You will see no need in pursuing your dream if you don't believe in it, because you will say, it's gonna fail, it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna work out, and you will just chuck it in the bin, literally like someone who's written these ideas on a piece of paper, right? And you just get the piece of paper, you crumble it, and you chuck it in the bin. Just like that, you chuck your dream away just because you do not believe in it. So it's important that you believe in your dream. Now, if you're going to believe in your dream, that means you need to believe in yourself, right? Because it's your dream and it's you that's going to be taking the action to fulfill that dream. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that this dream is of value. You have to believe that this dream carries some weight. You have to believe that this dream is going to make impact. It's important for you to believe in your dream, because if you don't believe in it, there's no need for you to pursue it. There is no need. Like just pack it there and keep going and keep cheering other people on and saying, yeah, well done, guys, well done, well done. That's it. If you do not believe in your dream, that's what's going to happen. You will see other people fulfilling their dreams, and you'll just be cheering on. You'll just be a supporter of other people's dreams, and you'll never have the courage to pursue your dreams. So you have to start from a place of believing. So believing that, yes, I have what it takes to fulfill my dream. I have what it takes to pursue my dream. You have to believe that. You have to believe that you have something on the inside of you that is worth bringing to life. You have to believe that, within your imagination, you have envisioned a future that you desire, right? Last week, I referred us to a description of a dream by John Maxwell, and I'm going to go back to it just so that we can have some clarity on what exactly we're talking about when we talk about dreams, right? So let's go to it. Let's read it out. In case you're wondering where I'm reading it from, this is it. This is the book that I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's Put Your Dreams to the Test by John C. Maxwell. Okay, so a dream is an inspiring picture of the future that energizes your mind, will, and emotions, empowering you to do everything you can to achieve it. A dream worth pursuing is a picture and blueprint of a person's purpose and potential. Boom, mic drop. Let's just finish there, right? No, we won't finish there. We'll keep going. So your dream is like a picture of your future. It's like a picture of the future that you desire. So that's why I say that I'm sure we all have a dream. We all have a dream. It might just be that you need to take a step back from the business of life, take a step back from the reality of life, and allow yourself to imagine that future that you desire. Imagine that job that you desire. Imagine that business that you desire. Imagine that family that you desire, that house that you desire, that charity that you desire. Just imagine it. Allow your imagination to run. Allow your imagination to paint a picture of the future that just allow it to flow. Let the imagination flow, and then you start painting a picture of that dream. Now, a lot of times what we do, the illustration I did earlier on is you will have it on a piece of paper, you'll draft some things together, and then you say, you start to see the obstacles. You start to see the things that stand in the way of your dream. You start to realize that, oh no, I don't actually have the money in my bank account to fulfill this dream. You start to see all these roadblocks to you fulfilling your dream. What do you do when you get to that place? What do you do when you get to that place where you see a fence, where you see a barrier? What is your reaction? Do you say, actually, regardless of the obstacles, I'm going to try and do this? Or do you say, it's too hard, I don't have the time, I don't have the strength, I don't have the energy to chase this dream? Right. I don't know which side you are. Whether you're on the side of, I can't be bothered, it's going to take too much, or you're on the side of, I want this dream. This dream can happen. This dream is possible. I want you to be on the other side, right? The side of, I believe this dream is possible. That's why I wanted to come to talk to you today, so that you can believe in the dream that you're carrying. What is that dream that you're carrying? What is that future that you desire? What is that dream job, that dream business? What is it, right? Imagine if there was nothing stopping you. Imagine if there was nothing standing in the way and you had everything that you needed to fulfill that dream. What would it be? What would it look like? What would it feel like? Allow the imagination to flow. What would it feel like? Now, when you're in that moment, is it worth you putting in the time? Is it worth you paying the price to make that moment a reality? So it's not just something that you wish about, but something that you live day to day. It's possible. It's possible for it to become a reality. But you need to believe in that dream. Now, by believing in that dream, you have to believe in yourself. Do you want it bad enough? Do you want that dream? Do you want that future that you so desire? Do you deserve it? Do you deserve it? Because sometimes we tell ourselves, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve that job. I don't deserve that future. I don't deserve that business. Who said you don't deserve it? Who said you don't deserve it? If it's your dream, it's your dream. It's nobody else's dream. It's your dream. It's the future that you desire. It's not what other people desire. It's what you desire. It's what you desire for you. It's what you desire for your children, for your family. It's what you desire for you. So don't allow the obstacles that you imagine. Don't allow them to push you away from pursuing your dream. Don't allow the obstacles that you're imagining. Because some of us, we tell ourselves, I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. No one has even told you you're going to fail. No one has even given you any backlash about your dream, but you automatically tell yourself, I'm going to fail. Why? It could be because you've got some limiting beliefs that you need to deal with. Yes, I say that, limiting beliefs, because some of us, that's our problem. We've got some limiting beliefs that we need to address. And for whatever reason, we haven't addressed those limiting beliefs. But if you never take a step to address those limiting beliefs, well, guess what? There will always be obstacles that you can never get over, because you have to get over them in your head first. You have to deal with them in your head first before they become a reality. So I have to be able to address the limiting beliefs in my mind before I can get across that barrier to achieving the dream that I desire, to making that future come alive. So you have to believe that it's possible. Believe that you have what it takes. Believe that, yes, I might not have the resources right now, but guess what? Those resources are going to come. Because let me tell you something. When you start pursuing your dream, right? When you start chasing your dream, the resources will start to come. You will start to attract resources. When you start to tell people about your dream, yes, not everyone will like your dream. Not everyone will like the idea of your dream. That's just reality. That's just truth, facts. That's it. Not everyone will be happy about you having a dream. But is that going to stop you? No. Not if you believe in your dream. Not if you believe in your dream. Remember, your dream is valuable. Your dream has value. You might not be able to put a monetary value to it, but your dream has value. And your dream will benefit someone else. Yes, it is your dream that's being birthed in you and through you, but it's going to benefit someone else. Now, that could be your family, that could be someone else in your community, in your world, in your circle. You know, it will benefit somebody. If that's something that you can hold on to, that will motivate you to pursue your dream, then so be it. If that's what you need to, if you need to be able to see who your dream is going to impact, then take a moment to do that. Take a moment to do that. Imagine if your dream came to life, who would it impact? Would someone get a job because you are fulfilling your dream? Will someone's life be touched because you're fulfilling your dream? Will someone have a roof over their head because you're fulfilling your dream? Will someone have food on their table because you're fulfilling your dream? Just ask yourself such certain questions, because your dream is yours, right? It's yours. And like John Maxwell said, it's like a blueprint of your purpose and your potential. So it has your DNA. Your dream has your DNA. It has your DNA. So don't kill it before it even has breath. Don't abort your dream. Don't abort your dream. Give your dream a chance. When a mother is carrying a baby, she has to give that baby a chance. Your dream is like your baby that you need to give a chance. You have to be able to see beyond the obstacles. Hi, Jeannie on Instagram. Good to see you. You have to be able to see beyond the obstacles. You have to see beyond the limitations. You have to see beyond that little cocoon, that little circle that you've got yourself in, and realize that your dream can go beyond you. Now, I'll use myself as an example, right? So I decided to step out and do this business last year. Is that when the dream started? Probably not. I knew it was something that I would get to do at some point. I just didn't know when, and I didn't have enough clarity to step out just yet. But the opportunity came and I decided to take it. I took the opportunity and I stepped out, but I had to believe that this can work before I could step out, right? I had to believe that it can work before I could step out of what I was comfortable with. Because your dream will cause you to step out of your comfort zone. Your dream will stretch you beyond your comfort zone. So you have to be ready. You have to believe. Believe. And start with the end in mind. That's why you need to picture it. That's why you need to, if it means that you have a vision board of your dream, have a vision board of what your dream looks like. If your dream is to be a speaker, a well-known world-class speaker, have a picture of that. What does that look like? How many people do you want to speak in front of? Where do you want to travel for speaking engagements? Do you believe that that is possible? Do you see yourself standing on that stage, speaking to thousands, hundreds, whatever it is, whatever number it is you're targeting? Do you believe that? Stretch your imagination. We've all been gifted with a powerful imagination, but we need to activate it. We need to work it. So stretch your imagination to believe that that future that you desire is possible. It's possible. That's where you need to start from. That's where you need to start from. Before you sit down and strategize, you need to first believe in it. Because otherwise, if you don't believe in it, there's no point putting time into it, right? There's no point putting money into it. But if you believe in it, start counting the cost. Start seeing, what do I need to make this come alive? What do I need to add here? What do I need to put there? What do I need to study? What research do I need to do to make this dream come alive? Your dream has value. Your dream is beyond you. Your dream can even impact generations, right? So, for example, that dream I was talking about, someone who wanted to speak, someone who wants to be a speaker. Um, you don't know the impact that your words can have on people. But until you start doing it, until you step out in your dream, like when I started my business, right? I wasn't necessarily picturing the impact that my business would have on people. But when I have one-to-one coaching sessions with my clients, I'm like, this is good. I'm adding real value to people's lives. I'm adding real value to people's lives. This morning I was having a session with a client, and one of the things she said was, if not for you, I wouldn't be taking action to my dream. And I was like, wow, that's reassuring, but I want you to do it for yourself, right? Not just because I'm there pushing you. But one thing she said was, because you are holding me accountable, because you are holding me accountable to my dream, I am able to take steps towards my dream. And for some of you, that might just be what you need. You might need someone to hold you accountable to that dream. And if you do, hey, give the life coach a call, right? But honestly, guys, you have to believe in your dream. You have to believe in your dream. And when you believe in your dream, then you need to see that this dream can become a reality. You need to see it. You need to see it. If you think about people who start businesses, or who don't just have a small picture, have a big picture. Have a big picture perspective of your dream. Yes, your dream might just be impacting one person, but if you impact one person and they go on to impact two people, or they go on to impact, just think of the domino effect that your dream could have. You can just impact one person, and they go on to impact other people. So don't abort your dream. Give your dream a chance. Give your dream a chance. Dream it, see it, picture it, envision it. One thing that helps is sharing your dream, finding the right circle of people to share your dream to. Don't just share it to anyone, right? Unless you're ready for any feedback. But find the right people that you can open up to about your dream. Tell people about your dream. Let people start to hear about your dream. Because when you start to tell people about your dream, they can hold you accountable to it. I remember when I decided I was going to leave my job and start this business, I was like, am I going to tell people yet, or just wait to launch out? Because I was like, I have to be careful what I say to people, because some of them are going to be like, and then it might make me think, oh no. But I was believing in my dream. So I told a couple of people anyway, and I remember when I started 1st of January, and I think after the holiday period, and it was like, okay, it's time to put it out there. It's time to put it out on social media that you've taken this step and you've started this business and you've left your job and you need clients. And I had to do it. But because I believe in my dream, I am ready to take the action. I am ready to do what it takes to make this dream a reality. I'm just in the early stages of my dream. I'm just in the early stages. But I'm enjoying every step of the way. Is it hard? Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. It's stretching me. It's growing me. But that's all part of the process. That's all part of the process of making the dream come alive, right? But it's also connecting me to people. It's connecting me to like-minded people. It's connecting me to people that I can help. It's connecting me to people that I can inspire, right? Like, some of you have been seeing me posting about this, and I'm not going to be quiet about it. I'm going to spread it out there. But some of you will have seen my post about becoming a contributing author for a women's magazine. It's called Luminous Wisdom Sophia magazine. I had never heard of this magazine. I kid you not. I had never heard of it until someone contacted me on LinkedIn, because of the things I had been posting. So because I was taking steps on my dream, small steps here and there, but posting every day and telling people about it. So someone saw what I was doing and they contacted me and said, oh, do you want to write something? And I had to, for a moment, I was like, can I do this? Do I believe I can do this? And I was like, hey, dare to believe you can do it. And so I wrote an article and I submitted it. And they got back to me and they were like, congratulations. I'm like, huh? Congra what? Congratulations. And it's so exciting because I'm not just writing one article, but I get to write 12 articles. So for a whole year, I get to contribute to a women's magazine, a magazine that reaches over 70,000 women around the world. I get to contribute an article every month for the next 12 months. Isn't that exciting? Now, would that have happened if I had stayed in my job that I was doing previously and not started taking steps? If I had decided to be silent and not tell anyone about my dream and what I was doing in my small little corner? If I hadn't told the right people about it, would that opportunity have come my way? I don't think so. I don't think that opportunity would have come my way. So I had to believe. I had to believe in my dream and start taking action steps to make that dream come alive. I'm not one to come and be doing Facebook Lives. Like, I can talk. Give me the microphone, I will talk, right? But I wasn't one to do Facebook Lives. I do them with my husband. Like every Saturday, we have a Team Olujimi show. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we do that together. But me doing it on my own, I was like, what am I gonna say? But I had to step out. I had to step out on my dream. Your dream is going to require you to step out of your comfort zone, to step out of what is normal, to step out of what is comfortable. But you have to dare to believe that it's possible, first of all, and then take the step. Believe that this dream, you can hold it in your hand. There's something that my husband always tells. So my husband's is a book author coach, right? Book author coach. And one of the things that he tells his clients as they're beginning sessions is to say this statement. And I'm probably going to get the statement wrong, but he's watching on Facebook so he can type out the statement. But the statement goes something like, I believe I'm an author, right? I can see this book in my hand. I can see my book in my hand. I can hold it in my hand. Sorry, babe, can you please type out the statement because I'm going to butcher it right now. Please type out the statement for me. He's going to type it out and I'll tell you the real statement. But it is, he asks his clients to do that so that they can actually believe. They can start to believe because they won't start writing that book unless they believe that they can do it, right? So, and belief starts from the mind. Like I said before, it starts from the mind. So he tells them to believe that they can write that book, that they can hold that book, that they can see it and they can achieve it. They can see and they can achieve it. Yay, I got the statement. I am an author. If I see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hands and I can make my book a reality. There you go. Boom. That's it. You have to, so your dream, you have a dream, right? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see that dream coming alive? Can you see yourself living in that house? Can you see yourself running that business? Now, I'm going to share something that I've not even shared with my husband, but I'm going to share it, right? So like I said, my husband is a book author coach, right? And I would go, before the pandemic hit, he would be doing like group coaching sessions and I would go along to help out and to sit behind there and, offer any help that I can do because I'm his helpmate, right? And I remember I'd be sitting there and something on the inside of me is like, you can do this. You're going to do this. And I was like, But I was like, when the time comes, I'll step into it. And now I'm literally doing coaching, which is what he does. And I see myself doing these things. But you had to picture it first. And then start to believe it. And then start to take steps, start to run with it. Because if it stops at you believing it, if that's where your dream stops, if your dream only stops at you believing it, then you are just wishing. You are just wishing. You're just wishing. You're doing nothing about it. You're just wishing. And that's not good enough. Because if it stays in your head, who is it going to benefit if it stays in your head? If the idea for Dare to Believe Coaching Limited remained in my head and never became a reality, I wouldn't be doing this Facebook Live and Instagram Live. I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be with that opportunity of being a co-author for a magazine. That wouldn't happen. But I had to believe it first. I had to believe it first. I had to see it. I had to make it a reality in my mind. And then I had to start taking the action steps. So at Dare to Believe Coaching Limited, right? One of the things that we say is, our foundation is really built on believe, pursue, and thrive. Why? Because you must first believe in yourself. Believe in whatever you want to believe in, but first believe in yourself, right? And then pursue the action that you need to pursue to make whatever it is that you want to become a reality. And when you do that, you start to thrive. That's why I am called the Thriving Coach. Because you will go from surviving to thriving if you come to work with if you come and take up the services for Dare to Believe Coaching Limited. The reason why I'm really saying this is because, guys, you cannot achieve anything unless you believe in yourself. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever's watching, you cannot achieve something unless you believe in yourself. You can't. I remember a few years ago, my brother passed away in a car crash, right? And I remember speaking to a lady a few years later, and she didn't drive. She had like 3 kids. She used to do the school run in the rain and, public transport. It was a struggle. And I remember saying to her, I said, why don't you drive? And one thing she said was, accidents are happening everywhere. If you drive, you could get an accident. And I looked at her and said, we just drove to come to see you. And I said to her, a few years ago, I lost my brother in a car crash. Now, if I decided that I'm not going to start driving because I lost a brother in a car crash, then I would miss out on all these things that I'm doing now as a result of me being able to drive. One of the jobs I did last year, 2 years ago, meant that I was driving around the country. Now, if I had decided not to learn to drive because of an experience, if I had formed a limiting belief as a result of my brother passing away in a car crash, if I had formed a limiting belief based on that and decided that anytime I get into a car, there is possibility of an accident happening, if I allowed that to stop me, then I would never be the driver that I am today. I love to drive. I kid you not. You can give me keys right now and give me the right car, and I can drive all the way up north. Just put the keys in my hand, put fuel in the car, and we're going. I love to drive. But I could have told myself, because my brother passed away in a car crash, I can't drive. But I didn't. I saw myself driving. I actually saw myself driving. I saw myself driving. And so I pursued it. And I learned how to drive. So yes, you might have been through certain things in life, certain experiences that have been the foundation of the limiting beliefs that you have formed, the limiting beliefs that are restricting you and holding you back from living your best. But I want to tell you that those limiting beliefs do not have to remain. Those limiting beliefs don't have to be the thing that holds you back from fulfilling your potential. See it, believe it. Believe it regardless of the limiting beliefs, regardless of the past experiences that you have had. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dream. Believe that it's possible. And start to chase after it. Start to pursue it. Because that dream is going to impact somebody's life. I just used the example of me driving. And it's interesting because when I think about it, My driving has been a blessing to so many people. So my driving wasn't just for me, but it's benefited a lot of other people. So your dream, yes, it's for you, but it will benefit a lot of other people. So don't sit on your dream. Don't abort your dream. Whatever you do, don't abort your dream. And if your dream seems too big that you just do not have the motivation enough to pursue it, speak to somebody, speak to a coach, speak to, get the right people around you. Get the right friends, the right association around you, so that they can inspire you, so that they can motivate you. Paint that picture of the future that you want to see. Paint that dream in your imagination. Have a vision board of what that dream could look like. And start to work at it. Start to work at it. Your dream is valuable. Your dream is valuable. It carries some weight and it can impact somebody else. Just like I'm doing now. I'm adding value. If I hadn't decided to pursue this dream of starting my business, I wouldn't be adding value to you the way that I'm doing now. I would be on my 9 to 5 because I wouldn't have finished. It's not yet 5 o'clock. So I wouldn't have finished. I'd be working. So I just want to encourage you. Believe, believe, believe. Believe in yourself. Dare to believe. How big is your dream? How big is it? How big is it? Regardless of how big is it, how big it is, what small steps can you start taking? There's something that John Maxwell says, and I'm going to say this and then I'm going to just end with it. There's something that John Maxwell says, and he talks about the rule of 5. The rule of 5, right? And what's the rule of 5 about? The rule of 5 is do 5 things every day that lead you towards your dream. 5 things every day that lead you towards your dream. And the illustration that he likes to use for this is, imagine you've got a massive tree that you're trying to chop down. Get an axe, right? If you use that axe on the tree 5 times every day, consistently, that tree will eventually fall. So the rule of 5, what are 5 things that you can do every day consistently that will lead you towards your dream, that will start to make your dream come alive? 5 things. They don't have to be 10, just 5 things that you can do every day. And it could even mean just listening to a podcast for 30 minutes. That's what it could be. It could mean reading a chapter, or like my husband tells his clients that are trying to write books, it could be spending half an hour, 30 minutes writing, because your dream is to become an author. So find 5 things that you can do every day to make your dream come alive. 5 things. They don't have to be major things, but 5 things that you can do that start to lead you towards your dream. The things that you do repeatedly are your habits, right? So 5 habits that you can work on consistently that will lead you towards your dream. I don't know your dream. You know your dream. So I can't tell you what those 5 can be. I can only say what my 5 could be, but I can't say what yours are, because it's your dream and it's your future, your reality that we're trying to make come alive, right? Cool. Okay, so that is me literally done. Before I go, I am just going to let you know about a webinar that we have coming up. And what's the webinar about? It's about your dream. It is about your dream. So the webinar is called, so it's a Dare to Believe webinar. So we are stretching you. Be prepared to stretch your mind, stretch your imagination, stretch your belief system, stretch your faith. Stretch your faith. So it's a Dare to Believe webinar, and the topic that we are working on this time, or the topic we're discussing, is about putting your dream to the test. And it's going to be based on the book that I referred to earlier on by John C. Maxwell. If you don't know who John Maxwell is, you've got internet, right? Just go on Google, type in John Maxwell, and you will see. and you will know that there is value in this, there is value in it. So we're going to be talking about put your dream to the test, and the webinar is going to be on 7th of June. It's going to be on 7th of June at 8 p.m. for about 1.5 hours. Myself and my husband will be hosting it or facilitating it. So I encourage you to sign up. The registration link is on my social media handles. If you're on Instagram, it's in my bio, as they say. If you're on Facebook, if you go on one of my posts, you'll be able to see the link, or I can even just jot it in there now. I can type it out now. So just give me 2 seconds, and hopefully all you would then need to do is just click on it, and it will take you straight through to the page. Actually, do you know what? I'll share it later. Yeah, I'll share it. I'll share the link later. But yeah, register, come and be part of this webinar. We will be talking about putting your dream to the test. Like I say, it's only going to be 1.5 hours. So it's just going to be, I don't want to say it's not going to be very in-depth, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good for you. It's going to get you thinking about that dream, the price you're willing to pay for your dream. It's going to get you thinking about owning your dream. So believing in your dream and owning it, and actually running with it and taking steps towards making it come alive. So I am going to head off now, right? I'm going to head off now. I'm going to love you and leave you, as they say, or as I like to say. But just as a closing, so if you need my services as a life coach, feel free to get in touch with me via social media, or you can check out my website, dtbcoaching.com. If you are looking for someone to speak at your event, feel free to get in touch with me. If you're looking for someone to do some presentations or masterminds, to run masterminds in your organization, to help build your teams, to help people develop on a personal level, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm going to love you and leave you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now. Oh, just as a final one, don't forget to go onto my YouTube page and just subscribe and like. I will be sharing some content there very soon, very, very soon. This is the first video that's going on there. So yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Enjoy your day.